Going on, boys? Welcome into the first episode here, Between the Pipes. You're here with Zach.
And Mitchy. What's up,
Fuck,
boys?
took you long enough, buddy.
Shut up.
All right, so what we're doing here, basically, we just chat hockey. That's kind of the plan. We get off topic. We talk about basketball, golf, fuck, you name it. I'm sure she'll get brought up once or twice. What are you thinking? Off season?
Yeah, man. Just excited for the season to start. I'm hoping, go Leafs go. Hoping the Leafs do something good. Losing Marner there, it's difficult, but you know, yeah. Here comes the laughter. Yeah.
I've been giving him shit.
Yeah. How's Nick
Oh,
Ehlers?
yeah,
How's
you.
Nick Ehlers? Has he
Yeah.
changed his area? Has he changed his area code yet?
All right, well, let's fill you in here. I'm a Jets fan. I love to give him shit about Mitch leaving. He's a Leafs fan. He loves to give me shit about Ehlers
Yeah, it's great.
leaving. But yeah, uh, off season, we're at the point now. No trades, no signing. Preseason's around the corner, and it's just I would die for that Islanders Sabres game that ends in a 1-0 shootout. That's
That's
where I'm
crazy.
at now.
That's missing hockey so bad. Who's getting that one? Shafe?
Yeah, you're funny. There's an opening line. How do you think Schaefer's going to perform next year?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm of half a mind that he's going to, like perform outstandingly. Like I want him to be like a Rasmus Dahlin, but like
What fucking sucked for the first 3 years of his fucking NHL career?
he was solid. When you look at his advanced analytics, he was pretty solid.
Oh, and I never really paid attention to Buffalo until they got Tage Thompson and started to score some goals.
I don't think anybody paid attention to Buffalo. No offense, Buffalo fans, but
I don't know. I mean, the thing
shout out
is,
cousin
like,
Steven, the only Buffalo fan I ever know.
crazy. Thing is, I got a bad feeling for Schaefer. Luckily, he didn't go to a big market like Bedard. Like big market, I say Chicago. Like that's a original six team, like a decent sized market. But I feel like we're throwing the word generational around very softly. Like Bedard, generational talent. Once he gets a team around him, I'm uh I'm convinced he's gonna do a little better. Because I think last year he led the league in most line combinations or some bullshit stat like that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that. But then you take a look at Celebrini, who performed really well last year. I was down on Celebrini at the start of the year. I didn't think he was going to do anything. I thought he was going to get injured really quickly, and he held his weight. He had a rookie season just about the same as Bedard. But now we get to Schaefer, who is a defenseman, and he's playing on the New York Islanders, where they already have Adam Pelech, who is a left-sided defenseman. Schaefer also plays on the left side. He's not going to get the minutes that Bedard and Celebrini had. All of a sudden, this generational talent is going to turn into a bust in the first 10 games of the season.
Dude, I tell you right now, I was so shocked when the Islanders traded Dobson, man. I thought like Schaefer and Dobson, I thought that was going to be the pair.
That would have
And
been elite. That would have been elite.
yeah.
Talk about
And
some
then
development. That would have been crazy.
local PEI boy, Noah Dobson,
Down to fucking Montreal.
Islanders legend.
I do.
I know another Islanders legend that came to a Canadian team.
And he's done nothing.
Hey, he had a couple 40 goal seasons.
How many cups did he win with New York?
None.
How many cups did he win with Toronto? None.
None.
No, I don't know. I mean,
How many cups do Winnipeg have?
there we go.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I feel like a Montreal Canadiens fan when I say that.
I don't know. I'm all my family around me is Habs fans, and
Mm.
they're even some of my buddies. Like a lot of my buddies are Habs fans. Like it's split Leafs and Habs because where we're from, we don't have a like an NHL team.
Yeah.
So I I don't know about Montreal. I feel like they overperformed last year, majorly.
Oh, 110%. They had no business making the playoffs.
No, not at all. And then it showed because Washington wasn't even yeah, good team. Good team, obviously. They won the Eastern Conference, but they weren't a playoff team, in my eyes at least.
Who, Washington?
Not at all. I didn't
No,
think so.
The East was just soft last year. Tampa Bay wasn't good. Boston was terrible.
Awesome. That was
Like
weird. That was really weird.
when you're going in, what did the season standings? I know the Leafs made the playoffs. What was the season standings?
Where Boston ended in the league or the Eastern Conference?
Like the Eastern Conference. I'll pull it up here.
Fuck, I can't remember. I know Buffalo did better than they did, which
Yeah, like you had Toronto winning the division, which Leafs fan, like I love that. But in it when you have Toronto, Tampa, and Florida in your division, and you're winning the league with or you're winning the division. Obviously, the Jets won the President's Trophy. Congratulations. How they do in the playoffs?
there it is. Yep.
Um,
Compliments only last 5 minutes.
but like the Capitals were a point behind.
The Jets?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh oh, never mind. That says April 2nd. Hang on. Oh, of course,
Huh.
NHL.com only goes till April 2nd.
Yeah. Checks out.
That's great.
I'm pretty sure they were Jets have won 16. I think the Caps had won 11, if I'm not wrong. I can pull this up on my phone. Actually, it's not even gonna pull up. Um, Jesus. But yeah,
There we go.
anyway,
There we go.
get it?
Um, yeah, yeah. Like the Leafs won the division with 52 wins, 108 points. When you go to the league, like what's that? In the top 10, there's one, two. In the top 10, there's two Atlantic Division teams,
Yeah,
and
for
The
like,
Atlantic Division over the last 4 5 years has literally won the President's Trophy like 3 times, I think.
yeah, which is
So
weird. I
yeah,
thought they were gonna do a lot better.
Boston in 22, 23, Florida the year before that, and Tampa, I think 2 or 3 years before that, or no, Boston 2 years before that. Yeah,
Cause
yeah, and then
yeah,
Tampa the year before that. So out of the last 10 years, I think an Atlantic Division teams won the President's Trophy like 6 times.
not
Like it's
counting either of the bubble years, eh?
no, that's not counting the bubble year.
Yeah,
The
a bubble year.
the
Fuck, I don't even remember.
the bubble year was won by Colorado, but that's only 56 games. So can you really like give it to them there?
And I think before the lockout hit, I'm pretty sure Boston was first because it
The
was
lockout in what 2014?
no, like the 2020 lockout before COVID, like genuinely struck and shut everything down. I think Boston was first before like they actually stopped everything and then moved everything to Toronto and Edmonton.
Uh, well, that would have hurt because Boston was as of May 19th of 2021, which was in the middle of COVID. Boston was 10th in the league, so
Really?
they must have had a big draw. Yeah, they were 10 points back of
No,
Colorado.
I'm talking about 2020, like 2019, 2020 season.
Oh,
Like before the big shutdown and everything.
2019, 2020, 70 games played, you mean?
I yes, I
Yeah,
think so.
Boston won the league with 100 points.
There we go. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think Tampa,
That was when they went to the bubble, and then they had the shortened season next season.
yeah, and then they got absolutely spanked in the first round by who? Carolina. No, yes, yeah, it was.
As a Leafs fan, we don't talk about what happened in the bubble.
uh,
Columbus Blue Jackets fans, you're a real one for that.
hey, we lost to Calgary after they took out Line A and Shife. So
Yeah, but just Columbus Blue Jackets finished 20th in the league.
brutally fucking
It,
lost to Columbus.
yeah,
You lost to Pierre Luc Dubois in an overtime winner. No, bullshit. That was just one game. No, because you guys got absolutely blown out in game
no,
five.
sorry, they finished 14th in the league. They finished on even with points with us that year, and then absolutely walked us in the fucking
Hey, they didn't walk. You got blown out in game five, which is technically game seven, but you didn't get walked.
dude. I tell you, when we did get walked against Montreal, that was a terrible series.
Not just
Was it up 3-1 and then friggin' come back 3-1 down? Price stood on his head.
that was brutal. Okay, enough complaining about the past.
Yeah.
I want your genuine opinion because the Atlantic next year, is going to be a problem. Florida's locked up. Like their core, fuck. I seen a stat on the Instagram like a little bit ago. It was like all the core pieces are locked up for like 4 years, so they're going to be solid. Tampa's obviously going to be sticking around when Kucherov can put up consistently 120 points in a given year.
Yeah.
That was nuts, like at all.
It's what is it that Dean Withers says? It's an anxiety pen.
Anxiety bed.
Yeah.
No, but and then yeah, Toronto, they're gonna be worse, but obviously you're gonna be worse when you don't have Marner.
I don't know. I think a line if Michelli can do okay.
You're in denial.
No,
You're in
seriously. Well,
denial.
yes, I
You're
am
in
in
denial.
denial. I miss Mitch Marner, Daddy Marner. Come back to the Leafs.
Fucking gross. I would
No,
not. I would never want him. He was a fucking crybaby. He was the problem. I will tell you that he is the problem, but you're not going to be able to replace him.
no, he was 100. He was definitely over 100 point player. He just didn't hit that point
No, yeah,
threshold.
he did once. He did last year. He had like 102 or 107. I can't remember.
Yeah, the year he left, which is why he asked for like 16 mil.
And then he fucking settled for 12 in Vegas. What a fucking
Yeah, because they don't have
scumbag.
taxes. We're not going to go on the we're not going to get on the topic of taxes because that's just
Hey,
no
Toronto,
statement like
thanks for
that.
this amazing career you've given me on top line minutes. I loved every moment. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to a tax free contract in Vegas so I can gamble my money away.
Yeah, exactly.
Like scumbag. No, but
I hope
anyway,
he loses it all on the strip,
we are getting so off point. And
or he gets caught
every
at the strip club. Anyway,
but anyway, hold on. Back to what we were saying.
yeah, sorry, buddy.
Obviously, you got Tampa, you got Florida, you got Toronto. Ottawa is going to take a step. If Raymond and all that young core in Detroit can take a step, Buffalo will just kind of be middle of the pack again. Where do you think that lands Montreal with their young core?
So this is how I think the division's going to play.
Let's hear
I
it.
think I think your
Oh, wait,
top
wait, wait, wait,
three,
wait. Hang on.
yeah,
Let's go from bottom to top.
bottom
Who
to
do you
top,
see bottoms at like 8-1?
Boston.
I see Boston at 8-2. 7, it's such a toss up. Everything else, like,
I love that Ottawa and Montreal made the playoffs like this year. Like as a Canadian, I love
yeah,
we're
me too.
Canadians, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. Um, we say bud too much.
Hey,
Anyway,
bad.
what's up, bud? Um, I think like great, great as a Canadian. I love seeing them make the playoffs. I just don't think it's realistic for next year. I think Montreal takes a step back. I think Ottawa takes a step back. Like
I don't know about Ottawa because their team, like,
they don't have the goaltending.
Olmark, Olmark needs to step up big time.
Yeah,
If Olmark steps up, I can 100% see them landing fourth again. Like, Brady Tkachuk got that playoff experience and he's built for the playoffs. He is a player for the playoffs.
yeah, he's
Stutzla, if he
huge.
can stop fucking diving and put up 90 points like he did 2 seasons back. They got Dylan Cousins. He's super young. They're
Oh, I forgot about Cousins. Yeah, yeah, I
He's
could see
good.
them
And
making a
then they
push
still
actually.
have Thomas Chabot, Jake Sanderson, like Zub's a good defender. Like they have a
Yeah,
deep team. They just don't have that
that
top
just
10
puts
firepower that they
I don't think Buffalo makes the playoffs.
I see Buffalo landing at 7 and Detroit at 6.
You think it stays the same three as last year?
I think so. And I think Montreal slides into that 5 spot, but I think a team like the Rangers are gonna bounce back and make the playoffs for sure. They had a really shitty start to the season.
I think the Rangers or the Blue Jackets. I think the Blue Jackets could make a
The
push.
Blue
They
Jackets
played really good at the end of last season.
I don't
They
know.
they
Like
had
that's
everything
another
going for
team.
them.
That's another team. Like they're just like Montreal in my eyes. Like Werenski took a huge step forward. Like he's always been a good defender, and he was on that team in when 2017, 2018, like when the Blue Jackets were like consistently landing like third in the Metro.
Yeah,
He was. I'm pretty sure he was playing
he was
top
in the top
four
four. He was in the top four.
at least. So he's got playoff experience and he can lead a team clearly. but I don't think the rest of the roster is quite ready to make that next step and land in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
just like Montreal, like Suzuki, Caulfield, Gallagher. Like Gallagher is my favorite player in the league, and I'm going to suck his dick. I do not care. He is
Okay,
ready to lead a team. They should strip Susie of that seat and give it to Gally because he can lead a fucking team. Talk
bro.
about a guy with he is the biggest dog in the league. I genuinely think
I'm gonna keep my opinions of Brendan Gallagher to myself.
no, but like it's just like Columbus. Like I don't know if the rest of the team is ready. Hudson was great. I know you're not going to agree with me, but Hudson was fucking good in the playoffs too. Hudson was
Wolf should have won the
really good.
Calder, but Hudson is a beast. I'm not gonna lie.
If they made the playoffs, yes, but they didn't. And Hudson did really good. He's just like Kale McCarr. McCarr was great offensively in his first season,
Don't
and he
compare
was
the two.
awful
Please,
defensively.
please don't
Lane
compare the
Hudson
two.
had 60 assists last year or something like that, close to it, and he was terrible defensively
Yeah. If he picks up his defensive game, I see him being like a top 10 defense, like a top 10 all-around defenseman in the league
for
because
sure.
he's got the speed, he's young, he's quick. He's already quarterbacking their power play.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a big thing too.
I think doing that for them is a big step because they would have had who would have done that before?
PK Subban.
Yeah, I'm
No, I
even
don't
past
know.
that. Once
I
Weber left, I think they've just had like a rotating like guy in that spot. Now you're gonna have Noah Dobson there too.
yeah,
Like
that's gonna be
Lane Hudson, Noah Dobson as your two quarterbacking power play defenders is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
now I'm thinking about this, like, man, like Demidov's gonna be playing a full year. Hudson's gonna be playing his sophomore. If he doesn't have a sophomore slump, Caulfield could put 40 goals up again. Well, not again. He could probably be that 40 goal scorer. Suzuki could be that 90-point player. And they've got good depth. They got Evans, Gallagher. They've got Dvorak. They've got New Hook, Line A for the power play. Like
What's Doc doing right now? Is he still
Kirby,
hurt?
no, he's back. Like Kirby Dock's going to be in that lineup too. And then
Yeah.
their power plays are going to be like their first power play is probably going to be offense is going to be the same. It's going to be Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav for sure. But
Who?
then Slavkovsky, Suzuki,
Yeah,
and Caulfield. But then
as
you've
first
got
line. Yeah.
Line A on the point with Lane Hudson, and then your second fucking power play is Ivan Demidov, fucking Noah Dobson quarterbacking, Gallagher out front for the rebounds. They'll probably put Suzuki there again, and then New Hook because he's. Have you ever watched New Hook play?
Alex Newhook. Yeah, I watched him a lot when he was in Colorado.
He is fucking fast. Like he is quick.
Yeah, he's a dog.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Kirby Doc, Canadian center Kirby Doc practicing full gear during an informal skate today as he skates the rust off after an extensive knee surgery back in February. So yeah, he's back on the ice.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know. Like even
Apparently him and Demidov are really close.
really,
Yeah,
that's cute.
that's cute.
But yeah, I don't know. Like it's
All right, we've covered the bottom three. What do we think? So Boston, Buffalo, I think Detroit and Montreal is interchangeable.
I don't know if Detroit's got it. I really don't think Detroit.
Well, it all depends on how the Yzer plan goes. I mean, they have like
The
didn't
Yzer
they
plan's been
picked
going on
up
for 10 fucking years. They haven't made the playoffs once.
okay.
Like it's not happening.
They've got like yeah, they made some pretty decent signings. They got John Gibson. They finally have a decent number one.
Yeah, he was really good in Anaheim. So they don't. They have Mo Sider on the point. No, Jake Wallman went to Edmonton.
They have already. Yeah, you have guys like Kopp, Comfer, Nate Danielson's going to come into his own. He's only 21. DeBrinket's there with Kane. Um, Dylan Larkin's still there. Lucas Raymond, obviously. JVR, James Van Riemsdyk, Leafs legend, shout out. Um, Bernard Docker on the point, he was decent in Ottawa.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Eric Gustafson, Simon Edvinsson, like Travis Hamonic, Justin Hall, Leafs legend. Um, and then you have like Sider and your goalies. You're having Gibson and Talbot, who I think will be the tandem. And then you have like guys like Kosa, who's what,
Oh yeah. When he comes up,
23.
he's if he develops the way he does in Chell, he will be fucking good.
Yeah, let's not use Chell here as an example, but yeah, yeah, he's only gonna be 23 this year. Like
But see, like the thing is, like you're
it all
naming all
depends on if
these.
they're. It all depends. We all know their top six are gonna perform because their top six always performs. It's all going to matter on if their bottom six can come through.
But even then, like even if the bottom six does come through, do you really see that team landing any higher than Florida, Tampa, Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa? I can't see it. Like I feel like six is a
I
perfect
could see
spot.
them. I could see them battling with Montreal. I think Montreal has a young core. I think, and they don't have that experience. Like
They got that experience last year though. Like it was only 5 games and they got fucking spanked, but like they still got some experience.
I don't know. I see Detroit over Montreal. I'm not gonna lie.
So you have what? Boston, Buffalo, Montreal, Detroit.
I have Boston, Buffalo, Montreal, Detroit, Ottawa, Tampa, Florida, or Toronto, Tampa, Florida.
That's yeah. I have Florida's gonna win the like. No, they wouldn't have had to try, but now like the division, the top teams are just getting weaker, and the
It
bottom
all
teams are
depends.
stepping
It
up.
all depends if they do the same thing they did last year and sit some of their guys. I could see Florida and Tampa Bay interchanging for first place, and I think the Leafs sit comfortable third.
I think 4 and 3 are my most confident picks. Florida or not Florida, fuck. Fourth for Ottawa and three for Toronto for sure.
Yeah,
Like Ottawa, that's like I'm big on Ottawa this season. Like I could even see them landing higher. I could see them sneaking into us like somehow like if they get off to a really hot start because they had a really shit start last year and then they picked it up towards the end of the year. I
yeah,
can easily see them like say Kucherov gets injured or someone big on one of those big three teams gets hurt. I could see them sneaking in and stealing a top three spot in the Atlantic.
yeah. I could see it. Um,
It'll be close, man.
I don't know. Tampa Bay is not what they used to be. I think Tampa Bay might have some difficulty with Florida.
Their window's
Um,
gone. Their window's gone.
yeah, I think the Leafs will be battling with Tampa more this year than they have in previous years.
Yeah, it'll be close.
Because I think the Leafs lost like a big. Obviously, the Leafs lost Marner.
Eh,
Um,
Parker.
I think he was such a big piece of their offense. I think it just won't show up as good as it has been.
Yeah,
Um,
but that's like if Matthews can actually stay healthy and you pair him with who's on the first line now? Nyes,
it'll be
Matthews.
and Matthias Michelli.
That's going to be another big thing. If Matthew Nyes can become that power forward next year, I think we've already seen little flashes of it in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Dude, if Matthew Nyes can actually like play like the power forward he's supposed to be, I don't think losing Mitch Marner is going to be that big of a problem because Marner was okay defensively. And you have Matthews, who, as much as I hate to say it, really good defender. Matthews is a really good defender.
yeah,
Nyes is just, he's like a mini, no, not a mini McKinnon. That's just crazy. He's got that comparison though. Like he's just
Matthews is a great
size.
two-way. Matthews is a great two-way center.
No, he's a good two-way center. I will give you that. Matthews is a good two-way center when he's healthy.
Yeah, I don't. There wasn't a lot that came out last year about like what's been going on. I think it was his. A lot of people think it was his wrist again
I
that came
seen
bugging
something
him,
online
which
that he
is
went across or he went to Germany to go get special like treatment on his shoulder. Or maybe I'm crazy.
I don't know. I know early in his career he missed a bunch of games because of a wrist injury he
He
had.
does have a
Um,
wrist problem.
he does have wrist problems, but it comes from the way he shoots the puck. Like it comes off so fast, but you're bending your wrist so often.
That's why I
that
think Bedard's going to get that problem in the future.
can't be natural. Yeah, but I think Bedard gets protected more in Chicago than Matthews got protected in Toronto.
Yeah, because
Because immediately when Bedard got in Chicago, they're like, okay, we're just going to line the bottom six with goons. In Toronto, they're like, oh, we're going to
pretty
put
much.
skill players in all in our lineup and blah, blah, blah. Not until like you think of fucking, not Ryan Reeves. Who's the guy they had before that?
Wayne
Uh,
Simmons.
yeah,
There you
when Wayne Simmons got in the lineup, like
go.
at that point, it was just Wayne Simmons going to fight everybody. But as soon as he gets off the ice, it's target Matthews, go for the wrist, right? Like
Yeah, pretty much.
when you have a
I
guy who's on fire, scoring 70, almost 70 goals a season, it's
yeah, I'd want him gone too. I wouldn't on the fucking ice. Are you kidding me?
yeah.
I don't know. I It's just gonna be weird to see how Matthews performs. Like this is his season to prove to everyone whether Mitch Marner was the reason he was scoring goals or not. Because if you go look at like Matthews edits on TikTok or like watch a lot of the games, a lot of his goals are beautiful dimes from Marner.
Oh, like at least 35 to 40% of his goals are just
Yeah,
Mitch Marner doing something crazy.
but then he's got somewhere. I'll give it to you. He shows off a little bit, does something fancy, and absolutely fucking rips one. But like, it'll only time will tell. It'll just be weird to see.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I don't see Toronto getting any higher than like Tampa. Like you said, they're gonna battle, but I can't see it.
Yeah, it all like I said, it all depends. If Stolars can stay healthy, if Wall can come in and exchange those games, I think we have a better chance. Um,
Yeah,
but I
that's
think
gonna be
I think we're
big
gonna need our I think we're gonna need our goaltending to steal a few if we want to be comfortable in the playoffs this year.
for sure. Stolars needs to stay healthy.
Um, moving on to the Metro.
Um, we got time? Should have time.
Yeah,
We'll cover the East and then cover the West next episode. Fuck. 8. Jeez, the Metro is like
Philly, 8 Philly,
Pittsburgh.
8 Philly.
You think?
Yeah, the Flyers.
I think bottom two for sure are the Pennsylvania teams.
Oh, 100%.
It's gonna be for me. It's Pittsburgh, Philly.
For me, it's Philly, Pittsburgh. I think um, the additions that Pittsburgh made, I
Who
think,
do they get? Anybody?
uh,
I don't think they picked anybody up
didn't they get, hang on, sort,
because they still have like a decent, not a decent decor, but decent enough. Like Carlson's old, but he's still like okay. Chris Letang is old, still okay. But like thing is, you could
they
have.
got Anthony Mantha,
Oh yeah, they did pick up Mantha.
but oh,
What, are we missing someone?
yeah.
Someone
Remember how we mentioned earlier how Montreal has Christian Dvorak in their bottom six? They don't.
really?
Christian Dvorak signs a 1 year, $5.4 million contract in Philadelphia.
Oh, I did see that. I did
Yeah.
fucking see that.
Um,
Yeah, but this shit's so long ago. These deals were like at the start of July. It's two
yeah,
months later.
we're a little late here in August, but
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
Pittsburgh signed the likes of they re-signed Tomasino, Dewar they re-signed, Witherspoon, Anthony Mantha they got a free agency, Harvey Pinard and Alexeyev they got at a free agency. Like these are decent bottom six, and that's where they were struggling. They didn't have any bottom six scoring. Like you can get as many points as you want from Crosby, but when Crosby's not on the ice, you're
yeah,
sort of
you're fucked.
screwed, right?
Well,
Like
they also who do they have in net? Swiss
yeah,
cheese. Like genuinely
they
Swiss cheese.
Tristan Jarry or whatever.
I think it is still him. I don't
I'm
see a
surprised. I'm
world.
surprised Dubas hasn't made like a decent trade. They got Matt Dumba
Yeah, but
from the Stars. They traded away Nedeljkovic and got back Artur Silovs for a fourth round pick. Like Dubas does little trades and stuff. And as much as I don't like Dubas, he was an okay GM with the Leafs.
I don't know if he'll be able to.
On to the Flyers. The Fly, Flyers didn't make any trades.
Yeah, they got nothing. We only have a couple more minutes left for this episode.
Already, do you want to?
quick fire through these, and
quick
if
fire
anything,
through division.
yeah,
Alrighty.
for this one, we'll do the
I
East and
see
then the West.
I see Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. I see I think the Rangers take another step forward.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
the
I was about to lose my
Islanders
shit.
I think the Islanders roughly stay where they are. So I'm going to say Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, New York Islanders. I'm going to say Columbus, New York, New Jersey, Washington, Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't think Washington's going to be that good again.
I don't think they're going to be as good as they were this year. They only lost in total 31 games. That's with
Like,
overtime losses. I
yeah.
think I think I think they take a big step back, but I think they're still good
Well,
enough
the
to be able
division's so
to
weak, right?
I think they're good enough to battle out against New Jersey. I think
I think
they can pull that step ahead.
I see it's going to be Pittsburgh, Philly for sure in the bottom.
Mhm.
Isles are going to be six. So we got that same thing. I think it's going to go Columbus five,
So same
Capitals
there.
four, Rangers three, Jersey, Carolina.
Really?
I just don't see New Jersey's going to be good next year for sure. They lost. They were really good. Like they were up there
Mhm.
for a long time, and then they just got pumped with injuries. The main one being Hughes. Like Hughes was out for a lot of the season. They didn't have him in the playoffs either.
Yeah.
Like Hughes, they will be back, and if Jack Hughes can put up 100 points, like he has, but well 99, but we'll round up close enough to 100. If they can do the same thing, I think the Devils are going to be like comfortably in a playoff spot at the trade deadline.
Yeah.
And,
What's our time looking like?
like 9 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
I think the Rangers, I don't know, like they just didn't have it at the start of the year, but now they're going in with a balanced top six. Alexi Lafreniere showed flashes of actually what he can be. They're going to play him up on the first line with Panarin. They have a full season with JT Miller. Adam Fox is going to be huge. Shesterkin, I think, is going to bounce back. I don't see a world where the Rangers miss the playoffs again.
Lafreniere had 45 points. He's been a pretty big disappointment in my eyes.
Yeah, I know, but at the end of the year, he really started playing hockey. Like, not even just putting up points, but if you look at his advanced statistics, he
Mhm.
looks solid. Like, he really didn't look that bad.
Yeah. Mm.
I just don't see a world again where the Rangers are as bad as they were. And saying as bad as they were, like they were terrible, I think they were only 2 games under 500 or 3 games under 500 or something like that.
Yeah.
I could also see a world where the Rangers climb up further in the Metro, but they do still have a lot of that team that they went to the Eastern Conference Final with.
But they lost some big parts too, didn't they? Like I don't think Trocek's there anymore. Or
Where did he go?
Trocek went to
You sure?
Florida. I might be talking out of my rear
I
there.
think you are.
Oh no, Vinny Trocek's still there. Who did they lose? They lost somebody big. Chris Kreider. That's what I was thinking. Chris Kreider.
That's I don't know. I think they'll be okay.
I think Igor Shesterkin just needs to step up. I mean, last season he went 27 and 29 and 61 starts
Yeah, what were
and
his numbers looking like?
had a 286 and a 905.
Like a 905 for Shesterkin. Not Shesterkin should be in the ballpark of like
915.
915, like 920. Yeah, like somewhere up there.
When you're starting your backup 24 games of the season, I know it might not
Who's their
seem,
backup? Jonathan Quick?
yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Jonathan Quick went 11 and 7 in 20 starts, got yanked 3 times.
Damn.
Sorry, got yanked twice. Had a 3.17 and an 893.
He played really good at the start of the year, or maybe it was last year. I can't remember.
No, he did play pretty good at the start of the year.
It was this year.
But it's just like, yeah,
You can't expect. I don't know. I think just Sturkin needs to step up.
throw in the odd assist for Jonathan Quick there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know. On a 21 man roster, like you had some guys in your bottom six, like Brendan Othman. Brendan Othman was sick when he was younger. He needs to really step it up. He could do really good in this league.
Yeah, definitely. He's got the
Susie,
build for it.
Yeah, Borgen, like Braden Schneider, uh, those sort of guys. And then like Artemi Panarin, yes, he had 89 points, but that's a guy who should be like leading your team.
He's
Like,
yeah, like Panarin's really good. If he can, Zibanejad's still on that team, just on the second line, isn't he?
yes, because they have JT Miller. So
Yeah,
I think they run
Laffy was on the first line too. Like towards the
actually
end of the
I
year.
think that is their first line. I think their first line is Panarin, Miller, Zibanejad.
Really?
Or it was Panarin, Miller, and
I thought it was
Kreider.
I thought it was Panarin, Miller, Lafreniere for a while.
It might have been. I don't know. I don't follow New York very well.
No, I don't know. I mean, I think if the Rangers can, if everyone can bounce back, like they had, it was almost like a Vancouver thing, just not too extreme. Like they just had a lot of shit going on all year. Like they couldn't stay consistent. And then it just so happened towards the end of the year, you land JT Miller, which sounds great. But at a coach's perspective, when you've been dealing with this team all year round, it's not like acquiring a fourth line player that can just jump in. It's JT Miller. Like JT Miller is still solid. He's older, but he's solid. Like you got to bump him up into first line, second line minutes, and then you got to fuck with your whole lines and try to land like a good fit and get a good style from these players. And I think this year is the year that they will finally be able to do it.
Yeah, I yeah. I like JT Miller when he was in Tampa Bay. I liked him at the start when he was in Vancouver. Obviously, um, having lived in BC, like you hear a lot of fans' opinions on like what he's doing, how he's acting in the dressing room, that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, I think I think they were a little hesitant when trying to get rid of him just because of what he had done for them like earlier, like being a big player for them, that sort of thing.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like he'd been there for what, 6 years? He landed
He
there in
was there for a
1920.
while. 19.
Um, um, and a guy like that, like a high impact player, I think is just difficult for some of the fans to get rid of it. But you have it's Vancouver and they have fans standing outside with pitchforks when they lost the Stanley Cup. So
Yeah,
it's like
you move on.
it's yeah,
That's what
they move
happens.
on eventually.
Anyway, here, Eastern Conference is covered. Nothing outrageous, I would say, yet.
No,
I think the West next episode is going to be a completely different story here.
there's gonna be some outrageous takes in the West. I have my own opinions on that. We'll get to that next episode.
We'll cover it next episode there. But yeah, that's the end here. If you did enjoy it, please consider liking and subscribing here. We'll be posting weekly. I'm Zach. He's Mitchy.
Yes,
We're
sir.
out here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, how do I end this